Thank you again for being there with us. Our next elder to share with us is Papa Shane Point. Papa, Alec, what's his Indian name? Hope. We like to ask Hopakotin. Hopakotin. He's one of our papas. Papa Shane Point come share with us this afternoon to uplift us, and we had a Zoom meeting, me and my papa, about a week ago today, and he said to remember laughter, remember to laugh. So for those of you that don't know my Papa Shane Point, you're getting a big treat right now. He's well received. He walks in the room and it just becomes brighter and more happy. His smile is electric. It makes us feel good. I'm excited to hear what he has to share. I've never had the opportunity to sit and ask my papa about winter solstice, so it's a big treat for me right now as well, and I'm happy to share one of our elders with you all across Turtle Island. So welcome to the stage, Papa Shane Point.
Hi, Klahauya Tillicum. Klahauya Tillicum. Pre-contact with Europeans, there was a Chinook language. The Chinook language, everywhere from Alaska to Mexico and all the way to the Rocky Mountains. So we were moving and trading. And because of the diversity in language, there are roughly 30 different language groups here in British Columbia. So in order to trade with each other, developed a trade language, Chinook. So Klahauya is hello, Tillicum is my friend. So Klahauya Tillicum. I'd like to start by saying this. When I was being taught, not only by my mother, but my grandaunts and granduncles, in the big house, they said that when somebody comes to see us for help, we're only to say yes. In our language, ha. When they come, can you help? Ha, yes. So when my granddaughter asked me for help, I just said yes to her. You've seen my niece, Iona, her husband, Alec, and their family, grandchildren, children, great-grandchildren. When they're asked for help, they say yes. And that's the most beautiful part of who we are as Coast Salish people, as well as others. My understanding from my travels throughout British Columbia, listening to others from all over Turtle Island, is that when you're asked for help, yes. So that's why I'm here. Honored that my niece would ask me to be here today. So, winter solstice. For me, New Year. Tomorrow begins a new year. So I'm already celebrating that. I was fortunate enough to be born in December. Way more importantly, honored to be born on my grandmother's birthday. Her name was Klopina from the Hupichisic tribe. So I'm born on her birthday, so I'm blessed twice. December, grandmother. When my older brother was teaching me about seasons, where we've drifted is away from Mother Earth. The new moon, half moon, full moon, those newnesses. So each month is celebrated. You empty out, full moon, empty, new moon, you fill up again with energy. The solstice represents a time when we shift. So my older brother says to me that in our prayers, changes, spirit changes. There's a really beautiful word in Salish, and it slips my mind at the moment. But what that word means is changing into something else. You were this, now you're changing into something else. So the prayer spirit, our spirit is helping us to change our bodies, and our intellect needs to move with it in that change. So he says to me, when you wake up the next morning after the fullness of dark, then you begin to pray that you spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, and physically get stronger with the sun each day. And my mom's language, Nas, Salish, Squale. So my prayers change tomorrow. And what I'm praying is that I get stronger and stronger each day with the daylight as we move with Mother Earth. So that entails a really excellent amount of work on my part. So this year, this coming year, is going to be a really beautiful year for me. I'm shifting my intellect, my emotions, and my spirit to help my body change into something else. I hadn't thought about this for years. What comes to me when I see a picture of myself from when I was 22, 23 years old, weighed 195 pounds, muscle, training, canoe, soccer, running every day, muscles, pure muscle. And I was amazed to see that picture. Wow, that's me. And I decided that this year, at this time, everything's emptying out in terms of the darkness. It's full now. Now it's going to empty. As it empties and the sun gets stronger, I'm going to get stronger when I come back here next year to be with my niece, my grandniece, my niece, her family. I'm going to be 195 pounds of muscle, because that's what the solstice brings to us. That spiritual commitment to self. So it's a beautiful time of the year. When I listened earlier to Iona and her great love that she has for her children and grandchildren, her husband, and all of us, that love is what carries us. I'm really honored to be in her life and in her children and grandchildren's life, because they care for me. They care for me. They sing for me when I need to sing. When I need to heal myself, they step forward and help me to heal. So I'm always grateful. Listening to her today, what we all need to do is to move with Mother Earth, move with her for 365 days that she takes to go around the sun, part of that time is to gain strength, spiritual strength, emotional strength, so intellectual strength, physical strength. So that's beautiful. I want to say to all of you, my grandniece mentioned the word red road. She said red road. When I was talking to my friend and teacher, Lee Brown, he was getting me ready for ceremony with the pipe, chanupa, chanupa, sacred pipe. I asked him, because he's teaching me the sequence to be able to use that sacred item. So he said, oh, you need to get stronger in the red road. So I laughed and I went, well, what's the red road? Everybody says red road, red road, red road. But nobody's ever explained to me what that is. So I said, Lee, tell me, what's the red road? And he said, it's very simple. It's the spiritual path one takes throughout their lifetime. And I thought about that. It's beautifully simple. It's spiritual. It's a spiritual path. How we increase spirit is through ceremony. Historically, I have no doubt whatsoever that this day and tomorrow were celebrated by my ancestors, because it marks that changing into something else. Mother Earth is changing into something else. So therefore we, as human beings, as all of our relatives, the animals, the birds, the medicines, the plants, the ocean, the fish, they're all changing. They're all changing into something else. So for me, red road, ceremony. Ceremony is very important. When I listened to Iona, she talked about eating together. That's who we are as Coast Salish people. Let's celebrate. Let's do ceremony. Let's share a meal together. Let's provide each other not only with spiritual sustenance, emotional sustenance, but physical sustenance as well. Let's share that so that we all get stronger. When we get stronger, we become even more beautiful. We become even happier. So tomorrow, as we move into the light, get stronger in your happiness. Have fun. I don't mean be reckless, go out, party, do all of that European nonsense. When I'm talking about fun, I'm talking about the positive engagement that you have with your family and your friends. Sa'ast squallowing. Lift them up. Lift them up. I heard my grandnephew sing. Sa'ast, he lifted up. Sa'ast squallowing. He lifted up my heart and my mind. When I listen to them as the wolf pack, I'm watching them and I'm listening and I'm feeling them. And that's so beautiful, because to me that's fun. They're having fun. I watched the great ones come out. It's so beautiful to watch them come out, because they're sleeping right now. But they come out and they're this tall and they're out, but they're doing, and that lifts me up. Lifts me up, makes me happy. It's fun. To me, that's fun. That's pure fun. So, as you move into the light, become happier, become fun. I want to encourage all of you. What the Europeans call 2020. It's over now. It's over now. We're in the new year. The convention, the made-up convention that they make around Christmas and New Year's, those are made-up things. They made them up. Today is the solstice. It's not made up. It's real. It's happening. It's Mother Earth. It's the universe. It's real. So, New Year's starting. So for me, 2020's finished. It's gone. That darkness happened. It's gone. So I want to encourage all of you to stop worrying. Stop being afraid of the coronavirus. It's here. It's always going to be here now. So acknowledge and accept that fact that we need to cohabitate with it. And in that, let go of your fear about it. Because I sincerely believe the more credence we give to it, the more we say it, the more we say darkness, hard times, all of that around it, it keeps it here and it keeps it dark. So my encouragement for the following 365 days is to acknowledge and accept, cohabitate, and get stronger yourself. The cleaner life you live, the better off you are. The more you develop your immune system through eating healthy foods, drinking healthy juices, all of that, getting out to walk, getting out to move, you're going to get stronger. So is your immune system. That's why I was happy to see the great ones. They're here and they're dancing and they're moving. They're going to be stronger. My great-grandchildren are moving, so they're going to be stronger. So I encourage you all, the next 365 days are going to be awesome. How they become awesome is you make it that way. Don't listen to the negativity. Don't listen to how hard life is. Life is very beautiful and it's very easy. If you're developing your spirit along the red road, through ceremony, through song, through dance, everything is beautiful. So, with that, I'd like to say all of you, thank you for listening. I'm grateful to my grandniece for asking me to be here to speak a little bit about the coronavirus. to talk about the solstice, because it's an important moment in all of our lives. We're changing into something else. That something else is beautiful. It's beautiful, it's strong, it's happy, and it's fun. So take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Number one law, Salish, Nutsamat. Nutsamat simply means we are one. Nutsamat Shqualawin, we, all of us, we're one heart and one mind. With that one heart and one mind, we're going to grow in strength. We're going to grow in happiness. More importantly, all of that positive energy is going to increase our immune systems and we're going to be fine. So don't be scared. Don't fear. Acknowledge and accept that's with us now, and live with it and live positive with it. So for all of my relatives, thank you for listening. All of my friends, thank you for listening. You have a wonderful wonderful and powerful next 365 days. Take care. Bye.